Hello students, welcome to Nilagiri Degree and PG College YouTube channel. In previous video, we have discussed a sample program, a simple program adding two numbers. When we are adding two numbers, we need to declare two variables. And also I given an example, homework. A program to find area of a rectangle. In that also we have to declare the two variables. Now today we are going to discuss a concept, type conversion and type casting. Type conversion and type casting. So generally when you are writing a program, we need to declare some variables. Say for example, A is integer data type, B is float data type. A is integer data type, B is float data type. During the writing the program, in middle, in any way, we may need to assign like this: A equal to B. A equal to B. So this is an assignment operator. This expression assigns the value of B to the value of A. Here A is an integer type, B is a float data type. What we are going to type? We are converting data type float into data type A. So this concept is called as a type conversion. That means assigning the one data type into another data type variable. That means converting a data type into another data type is called as a type conversion. Converting one data type into another data type is called as a type conversion. In general, Java programming language, there are two types of conversions. One is implicit conversion. Another one is explicit conversion. One is implicit conversion, and explicit conversion. Implicit conversion means the conversion will be automatically done. That is implicit conversion. That means when, for example, here A is the integer data type, B is the float data type, A is the 4 bytes of memory will be allocated, but for B 8 bytes of memory is allocated. That means when, but I am assigning, say I am assigning B is equal to A. Not this one, assume for this one. Here also A is the integer data type, B is the float data type, but converting a data type into another data type. But here, the right side variable of the assignment operator is the lower size. The left side operator of the assignment variable of the assignment operator, B is the float data type, is the highest size. So this will be automatically converted. So this automatically converted process is called as implicit conversion. That means in Java, if the right side variable data type is lower than the left side variable, the right side of assignment operator variable is lower size than the right side variable of assignment operator, then that automatically converted, that is called as a type conversion. So this is called as a widening conversion. Widening conversion. That means, so for example, there is a big hole is there. So in that one, we can put any smaller sizes. Here, A is 4 bytes, B is 8 bytes. When you are adding, when you are assigning lower size data into higher size, then there is no choice of loss of data, so that it will be automatically converted. This automatical conversion is called as a implicit conversion. Simply, smaller size variables can be converted into larger size automatically. The byte can be converted into short. Short can be converted into int. Int can converted into long. Long can converted into float. Float can converted into double. A short variable can be converted into double automatically. A byte variable can be converted into double automatically. A byte can be converted into float automatically. Int type can convert it into double type automatically. When automatically converted, that is called as an implicit conversion. So here you are saying A is a 4 bytes, B is 8 bytes. If you write B is equal to A, there is no syntax error. Automatically the value of A is B assigned. The value of A is assigned to B. There is no any syntactical errors. There is no any grammar error. But if you write B is equal to, A is equal to B, there may be a syntax error, because ISI, B is the float data type, ISI variables cannot be converted into the lower size. So the process of converting ISIs into lower size has to be done explicitly, externally, with the concept of typecasting. The concept of typecasting. By using typecasting syntax, we have to convert ISI data into lower size. So that is called as a explicit conversion. Externally, we have to convert by using some syntaxes, some expression, by using some statement, by writing a statement, we have to convert ISI variables into lower size. So that process is called as a explicit conversion, or you can say that typecasting. Typecasting. That means typecasting means we can convert bigger size data variables into smaller size. So this is called as a narrowing conversion. Narrowing conversion. Simply, if you want to put a big into a small hole, you have to do something. You have to do something. So that something is called as a typecasting. So there is a syntax is there for making the typecasting. The syntax is type variable is equal to type variable. Here, this is the lower size variable. For lower size variable, this is the higher size variable. Now we have to convert this higher size variable into lower size. At that time, this data type must be same as this one. This data type must be same as this one. So, for example, I will write this by A is equal to 58. In C is equal to 46. Another variable is the B. Another variable is the B. So I declare these variables here. Now I am writing B is equal to C. B equal to C. So automatically this is a syntax error, because what is the B? Byte. What is the C? Int. So int is the 4 bytes, C is the 4 bytes, B allocates only 1 byte. So at that time we have to convert like this. B is equal to, what is the data type of B? By data type we have to give here byte, then variable C. Now the variable C, what is the value of C? 46 is converted and assigned to B. So this is called as a typecasting. This is called as a typecasting. So for example, if I write here B is equal to C is equal to A. So for example, there is another variable, say B, integer variable. I wrote here D is equal to A. So this is automatically done. D is equal to A, automatically done, because A is a byte, D is a integer, which is the ISI. So that this will be automatically done. So this is called as a implicit conversion. This is called as a explicit conversion. This is implicit conversion. This is explicit conversion. So this is a data type conversion. Now let's see a simple program to demonstrate about the type conversion. So when you are writing a program, we need to define a class name. I am giving typecasting. Say I am giving typecasting. So within the class definition, we have to write, define a main method, public, static, void, main, string, AR. So I am declaring a byte variable, say A, which is already defined, a value 50, and another variable B. Now integer C is equal to 40, and giving another variable D. Just I written like this, D is equal to A. Now system.out.println, you can print D value plus D, it will be workout, because A is a byte, D is a int, so lower size can be converted into ISI simply. Next, I am writing B is equal to byte of D, say C. So here C is a integer data type. Integer data type is converted into byte data type. So here C is a wider size, A is a smaller size. So smaller size can be converted by using the casting syntax byte. Now system dot out dot println, some B is equal to value B. So now main method close and class definition close. So this is a main method close. So this is a class definition close. This is the class definition close. This is the main definition close. So this is a simple program to demonstrate the casting. So try to write in today homework is that find the area and perimeter of, write a program to find area of a circle. Area of a circle. Here assume that R is integer. Assume that R is integer. Radius is integer. Generally, what is the formula? Area is equal to pi R square. Here see, R is integer, but pi is always float because 22/7. Pi is always integer, 22/7. Then automatically the result is also a float data type. That means when you are declaring the variable radius r, we have to take the integer, then we have to take the area a as either float data type or double data type. So here we require a type conversion. Assume how to use your, just imagine how to use typecasting, then write your program and post in WhatsApp group. So don't think that I am writing the wrong. Even if you write the wrong, no problem. Write a program, try yourself and post in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so this is a simple topic. In the next class, we will see the mostly used topics, control structures. In the next class, we will see the control structures. Okay.